lady.
Capella University. Don't just learn, learn smarter.
You're now learning U.S. troops were injured when Iran launched those missiles on U.S. bases in Iraq. Martha Raddatz is in Washington with the very latest. Good morning to you, Martha.
Good morning, Michael. From President Trump on down, the U.S. had said there were no injuries from that Iranian missile strike. Word coming.
Damn. Are we still live? Yeah, I didn't know it. I'm waiting for the video to play on ABC, and then I look down and I see that the tethering disconnected for some reason. I don't know why. I don't know, Naya, but I'm gonna update it and see if that helps. But it reconnected by itself. I actually got both chats sitting there. So I'm going to get rid of the old one. All right, y'all, let's get back to it. And then it came back on. I was sitting there watching the daggone video. All right, y'all, here we go. Wait a minute.
U.S. troops were injured when Iran launched those missiles on U.S. bases in Iraq. Martha Raddatz is in Washington with the very latest. Good morning to you, Martha.
Good morning, Michael. From President Trump on down, the U.S. had said there were no injuries from that Iranian missile strike. Word coming this morning that, in fact, there were. This as Iran's supreme leader is calling the U.S. an arrogant power. Before tens of thousands of chanting Iranians, the country's supreme leader was defiant, claiming Iran's retaliatory missile strikes on the U.S.-backed military bases in Iraq dealt a blow to America's image as a global superpower. And this morning, we are learning that U.S. military were, in fact, injured in the attack. This after President Trump and military leaders initially claiming the attack caused no injuries and only minimal damage.
I'm pleased to inform you the American people should be extremely grateful and happy. No Americans were harmed in last night's attack by the Iranian regime. We suffered no casualties.
We now know 11 U.S. service members have been evacuated from Iraq to medical facilities in Germany and Kuwait because of worsening symptoms due to signs of traumatic brain injury and concussion. The military saying in a statement that while no U.S. service members were killed in the January 8th Iranian attack on Al-Assad Air Base, several were treated for concussion symptoms from the blast and are still being assessed. As a standard procedure, all personnel in the vicinity of a blast are screened for traumatic brain injury, and if deemed appropriate, are transported to a higher level of care. Most of the forces had been in a bunker during the attack after early warning systems alerted the U.S. to the incoming missiles, but one of the housing units was obliterated, although no one was believed to be there during the attack. The military says the decision to evacuate the service members was made out of an abundance of caution, and they are expected to return to duty, but there are very specific protocols in the military for traumatic brain injury, where the brain is essentially shaken and can be very serious. Robin?
We're thinking of them and wishing them all a full recovery, Martha. Thank you.
Does your obstructive sleep...
All right. Why would they lie? Why would they lie, y'all? Hello? That makes us look terrible. If the president would lie about that, what else he lying about? If he would lie about that, what else he lying about? That's my question. Why haven't we responded? We look like punks. That's what the leader was saying. We have exposed the West. They're not the superpower they claim to be. They need to go drop some holy hell on them people. And let them know we ain't gonna play with them. Sorry about that, y'all. That make the U.S. look bad. That's rough right there. Why lie about it? I mean, it's not a good look. But then the man wonder why he up for impeachment. And that's our president, but God done it. Don't send the daggone Secret Service to my door. Just answer the question why you lie. That's not your kids over there taking bombs. How you figure you was going to take out that general? You know, that'd be like somebody taking out our Secretary of State. If somebody killed our Secretary of State, we would just say, oh no, we want peace. $11 soldiers, and a lot of them being shipped off the hospital because they messed up. When he's sitting there talking about nobody was injured. Now, a lot of people bash the president. I don't. That's still our president. But when you do something wrong, I call it out. And that was wrong. You lied to the American people. You lied to the families of those soldiers because they thought nobody was hurt. Then you got people running around, oh, I thought nobody got hurt. Oh, Jim. Oh, my little Jimmy. But this man didn't have the courage to say, yeah, they got us. So thanks to this president's decision to go after one man, every action has a consequence or a reward. Him coming on here trying to distract us from those impeachment hearings by saying that he took down a top leader in Iran, a leader who 3 years ago CNN was saying this man was great. Three years ago, CNN was saying this man was great. You went and took that man out. At what cost? 176 people. Innocent people on the airline are dead. 11 soldiers severely hurt. For what? They knew he had bases in Iraq. Why weren't there surveillance systems up? Why weren't there fighter pilots ready to take to the sky in less than a minute? Remember you had the Minutemen back in the colonial days? The British are coming. They called them Minutemen because you had to be ready in 1 minute. When they came by and said, time to fight, you had to get up, put your trousers on, put your boots on, put your coat on and your musket and get out there. They should have Minutemen on airplanes. We should have remote control airplanes that drive themselves. And they should be able to go and intercept. The fact that they dropped 12 to 16 rockets and not one of them was shot down. I just don't get it. And I'm trying not to make a big deal about it because I don't want to get flagged. But I don't want the daggone CIA come knocking on my door. Well, come on, y'all. I haven't said, a lot of people, are biased because they Democrats and, they don't understand how Trump keep getting reelected and all that other bull crap. What I'm saying to y'all, this is ridiculous. This is a mess. So now, those that were sitting back waiting for the results of the impeachment hearing with a clean slate and an open mind, now you got to say to yourself, wait a minute. If he would lie about that, why wouldn't he lie about the Russia stuff? If he lied about that, why wouldn't he lie about the money? Y'all see what I'm saying? It makes you not trust. How can you trust him? And I had the feeling I got the feeling that he wasn't being honest. I just didn't want to think it. But I was like, why is he sitting there? Why is he lying? Instead of telling the truth, he tried to make the Iranians look stupid. Yeah, all them rockets and you ain't hit nothing. The Iranians are saying all them rockets and you ain't sending nothing back. And now you gonna lie about nobody being hurt? Not a good look. Not a good look, y'all. Why would he tell that lie? I'm sorry, y'all. I'm just not feeling safe right now. If he could lie like that, what else is he lying about? Did the man that they went and there to get, that had his kids with him, and they sent the drone to shoot him down, to blow him up, did that man really do something? Because now I got to wonder. Or was he just saying that as an excuse to go get him? Because, I was trying not to listen to Tony and other people say that General Soleimani was just praised 3 years ago by CNN for his great work and getting rid of ISIS. Now all of a sudden, he working with ISIS. What? How he go from hunting them down and being mentioned on our media waves as being a great man, and in 3 years, we got to go kill him like a dog with his 2 sons with him? What, and you try not to, you try to give people the benefit of the doubt, but, you got to watch the actions. That man sat there in front of all them news cameras and said nobody was hurt. Now you got to question everything that man say. That's not a good look. I'm just saying it's not a good look. Y'all probably wondering why I'm chewing the gum. This stuff is strong. Oh, Lord, I dropped one. Oh, Lord. You know you're wrong for that. I'm gonna put it in there so I don't know which one it is. But you know you're wrong for that. Wrong for that. I should let her know. Liz said he is known for lying, BD. Sorry, not sorry. Well, I mean, now, I don't believe anything he say now. How can you believe anything he say? I'm thinking about the families. You know, suppose that was your husband or your son, you know, or your father, and you sitting here worried. Oh no, they dropped the bomb. You thinking the worst, and then he come on there. Yeah, they bombing it, but they ain't hit nothing. Everybody okay? You go, woo, thank you. Oh, thank you. Yes, I was worried about my son. And now a week later, the man come back. Yeah, 11 people got severely injured. How many mothers hit the floor on their knees? How many wives hit the floor on their knees? How many sons and daughters is running around right now crying like a banshee? Where's my daddy? That's what I can't shake. And he purposely did it. That's what I can't get over. He purposely did it. And probably don't feel no shame. That's not presidential. We got to be able to trust our president. Well, y'all, it says we only been on for 23 minutes. Hold on a sec. Let me, how did the other video do? Did we hit 100? I doubt it. I don't know. We had 12 people in here at some points. Whoa, we had 133. And look at it. Not suitable for advertising. Man, leave me alone. Not suitable for advertising. What you want to sit here and play tiddlywinks? You want to sit online and play cards? We can't have a discussion. The advertisers so wussy down. You can't talk about nothing. So now we talking about Trump lying to us. I guess nobody gonna put the advertisement on this neither, is they? Liz said he waited to give us an update. Yes, we should. That should tell you something. Now, You know, I don't have no family in the military, but I know y'all do. And these soldiers are in the hands of the president. President makes the call. And when you see something, you hear the stories about him grabbing the woman coochies and all that other stuff. You know, and you try to tell yourself that ain't got nothing to do with running the country. You know, Bill Clinton was a great president, but he wasn't a great role model. He was a great president. We had a good economy. Everything was good. But the man couldn't get none from his wife. It surprised me if Hillary done anything in the past 15 years. I'd be surprised. But there ain't no excuse for him to be out there messing around with them young interns. Yeah. But he did some things. The laws he wrote, it's a lot of men, most of them minorities, that's locked up because of those laws that he wrote. George Bush got a lot of our American soldiers killed or injured messing around in Iraq for no reason. And now, years later, Iraq, Afghanistan, now years later, Trump ain't got some more hurt. I ain't gonna stay on that story too long because it's too depressing. It just makes you feel uncomfortable when you can't believe what the president said, the chief leader. It's a very disturbing feeling. You know? And see, this is when the dissension comes in. This is why you see so many minorities outspoken against President Trump. Because I guarantee you, if I go sit down somewhere and listen, the first thing somebody's going to say is, the majority of those soldiers were Caucasian. And look what he let them families go through. What the heck will he do for the minorities? That's the first thing they're going to say when it's voting time. That's why I say I don't know. But you know what's really sad? People gonna forget. People gonna forget. That's the sad part. People will forget. They mad now. A couple weeks from now, they'll be on something else. And chances are he'll be doing something else. It was some other news stories. I need to go check the mailbox. I totally forgot. But I've been online all day. What? Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. Couple who helped police rescue kidnapped girl speaks out. We just had a gut feeling.
Don't want to wait weeks
Oh,
for your
Lord.
tax refund.
Come on, man, you trying to be flat.
Now we're going to turn to the hero couple who helped rescue that 11-year-old girl snapped on her way home from school. They spotted the suspect kidnapper's car and chased him down, giving police crucial information to stop him. The couple will join us live in a moment, but first we'll read it here with the dramatic story. What a story it is, Will.
It really is, Michael. The couple, they were out getting dinner when they saw a blue Honda Civic. They knew that Charlotte Mosia was missing because of an Amber Alert, and they were certain they'd found the car she had been abducted in. They went after it, risking their own safety to help save a young girl.
They're trying to lose me. They're trying to ditch me.
This morning, the couple who played a vital role in the rescue of an 11-year-old who was kidnapped in broad daylight speaking out. Amanda Disley and her husband Benny Correa were driving with their family Wednesday night in Springfield, Massachusetts. Aware of reports that 11-year-old Charlotte Mosia was forced into a blue Honda, reportedly kicking and screaming. And then Benny saw it.
I said, yo, babe, that's that car. That's that car. I seen that car. You showed me that car. That's the car.
They pulled up a post on social media to confirm and started to follow him. Disley started to record the chase on her phone, calling 911.
He's blowing through red lights. He's blowing through red lights.
The couple not giving up, even with their own 5 kids in their car.
It's him.
Getting close enough to the suspect that they could give police the license plate number, only stopping their pursuit when they ran out of gas. Local police praising the public for their help.
This was an absolute life and death situation for this little girl. Thank you to the public for helping us out, and it has come to a very good conclusion.
The suspected kidnapper, 24-year-old Miguel Rodriguez, was arrested and is being held without bail. Charlotte's family said in a statement, quote, "We'd like to thank Amanda Disley and her husband for their vigilance and courage for putting themselves in harm's way to make sure she wasn't out of their sight." They said they were eternally grateful to everyone who helped.
Absolutely, we all are for that. And we're joining us now exclusively from Springfield are Amanda Disley and her husband Benny Correa. Thank you guys for joining us this morning. And let's go back to the beginning. How did you know this was the suspect's car?
Well, basically, like the story says, I was out getting dinner with my family, and earlier that day, my wife had showed me the car on Facebook, stating that the girl had got abducted. Now, usually it's a story. I get a story, and then a couple days later, my wife tells me, hey, they ended up finding that little kid or that person in the worst of state. So as I was getting dinner, I looked and I seen the car. But the only reason why I seen the car was because I was going to take a right instead of the left to go home, because I lived behind the store that I was in. But the store that I was in didn't have what I was looking for, so I was going across the street to get the soda. And instead of going across the street to get the soda, the car crossed in front of me. Instead of taking that hard left, I took a hard right. I cut off people, and I got up close to the car. I noticed that it was a blue Civic. I know my cars very well. Everybody in Springfield can tell you that I know my cars very well. And I just pursued them. I had to do what I had to do as being a father, and I just chased them down.
And I know you called. Well, and I know you guys. You called the authorities. You called 911. Amanda, you were on the phone with 911 with the dispatcher the entire time. And what were they telling you?
They were asking me if I can get a plate number, and what was happening, every street that I was on. My husband was really frantic, and then it made me frantic. So she was just, telling me it was okay. It was understandable to be frantic. Just tell us where you are, what street you're going down. And while she's getting the questions from us, I can hear her relaying it to people. Go here, go this way. She was awesome.
Yeah, it obviously so.
Especially Jackie, she did communicate very well with my wife.
Well, and she communicated well with your wife, and your wife communicated well with you, so that you could do what you did. But there has been some criticism for some people who said, well, they were running red lights, they were chasing him, and they had their own kids in the car. So how do you respond to that?
What's really bothering me is that it was just an instinct of fight or flight that kicked in, because when we approached the vehicle, we approached it really quietly, and we checked the front of the car to see if it matched the pictures that we saw from what James posted from Western Mass and the state police, and it said that it had no front plate. We noticed the front lip, the fog lights, the dark tints, the wheels were very distinctive. So we just had a gut feeling it was the car. And then when he noticed that we noticed him, that's when he started driving crazy. And we just wanted to get the plates and get 911 to say, hey, he's over here. But then when we got under a light, we seen something getting pushed down in the back seat. And when you see somebody's life in danger, it's basically, okay, either do we just call 911 and say, hey, they're on this road and here's the plates, or do you go? And when my husband ran the red light, in the video it shows, we slowed down and cars passed, and we went after cars passed. No cars were next to hitting us. We would never put our kids' lives in danger. That would never happen. Well, if that was the case, we wouldn't have lost them.
Well, Amanda and Benny, I know the parents, they are very happy that you were able to reunite them with their daughter. What you did is what you said, fight or flight, and you did what you felt was right. It ended up turning out great for that family so that they could be reunited. And we just want to thank you for your time.
Alrighty, y'all. That's ABC News. Hope we don't get flagged for that. Yeah. That's a terrifying story. I mean, man. Liz said it, and so many still stand by him. Yep. Shame. I hope we don't get flagged for that, but that was that couple should get a medal. They went out of their way. They don't know that man had a gun. Think they had their own kids in the car. But they did it to help somebody else. Former Marine arrested in murder of 16-year-old.
Johnson & Johnson is a baby.
Oh, Lord. These commercials getting longer and longer. God damn. Don't let you skip them neither.
That is the feeling Dave Rollins felt after he learned his former neighbor, 19-year-old Cody Slayton, was arrested for the death of a teenage girl in Madera County.
Because I've seen it. I don't ever remember him being in trouble for anything.
Investigators say Slayton, a former Marine, used social media to communicate with 16-year-old Josephina Menez. When she went missing last October, Henry Lozano used his podcast to help Josephine's parents find her.
We want you home. We're not upset with you. We love you. We miss you. We need you.
Just talks into the camera, and Josephine, come home, and if you're mad or if you think we're mad at you or just whatever, come home. That's when it really got me. I was like, man.
Days after that desperate plea from Josephine's father, her body was discovered in a field, leaving her family heartbroken.
I don't know how to feel. I'm hurting.
She had a heart of gold.
But their hearts would get a bit of closure nearly 2 months later, when NCIS investigators contacted Madera County Sheriff's Office detectives telling them they had Slayton in custody and believe he is responsible for Josephine's death.
This seems to be something more along the line of online predator
So my guess is somehow he had a method to contact her, as most predators do, struck up some sort of conversation, and then the resulting crime occurred.
Now, instead of protecting his country, Slayton is sitting in a cell facing a charge of first-degree murder, and his bail is set at $1 million.
Look at you, up at dawn.
They're gonna shine. Man goes on a rampage.
The flute
goes on a rampage inside Connecticut department store. Man, these commercials getting longer and longer. They tore that store up.
We are with our guest, Clarence. Please tell us what's going on.
That man wasn't blind. Something wrong with him. Man, glad he off the street. Hey, what happened? Oh, but shoot, since I'm already back here, you might as well just go ahead and take a look. Oh, still saying the same thing. All right. Yeah, commercials, they're terrible. Give me a minute, y'all. I need to run to the mailbox. Let me put some music on. Oops. That's not what I want. fast 3 minutes? God darn. Let's do this then, shoot. Now it's an intermission. Alrighty, I'm back. Woo! I knew it was gonna come. I spent that money on that gun for nothing. What are y'all talking about? Yeah, that's why I went to the mailbox. See? I normally go out there at 3 o'clock. I've been on since 1. I'm looking for a perfect time to go. So it's 4 boxes and usually 1 by itself. So what I'm going to do is now I'm gonna stash these. I'm gonna stash these. I'm gonna go ahead and put these up in the cabinet for safekeeping in case something go wrong. But I ordered 4 tins of the whatchamacallit, so that's coming. It'll probably be here by Wednesday. So I'll use that box until Wednesday. And then that's going up in the cabinet too. Yeah. That's going up in the cabinet too. Hold on, y'all. Yeah, go sit down. Boom, 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 boom. All right, y'all, I'm back. Yes, I pray your hubby come home too. Liz said her driver crazy. Well, y'all, we heard from the and I was live. Y'all was right here with me. The a man from my post office that's 3 blocks up the road. He said that they put a trace on my ordination credentials. It helps to have this. I like this because I can walk to the hospital. Hey, Rita. I can walk to the hospital if I want and just have this hanging out. And every time somebody walk up, they see it. And keep moving. Y'all know something? I want a chain for this. Isn't silver cheap? I want a chain for my badge. It ain't got to be gold. It can be silver. It can be steel. Let me see. It don't have to be nothing fancy. Load of high. Prime. Cause I'm a proudly wear this around my neck wherever I go. me see. How much is a 5mm wide? That's not bad for $8. How much is the 4mm? You might as well go ahead and go with the 5. Is it gonna fit? Yeah. You can put it in the cart. Bring it back. Bring it back down. Holy fast. So it's religious? Come on, son. How much is it? 36? 918. How much was the 34? I think a 30 is pretty good. They got an 8mm for $10. Let me see. I think the 30 is fine because I don't want to. I want it like I had to tie some tape to this because it was too long. So you don't want a 36. I think a 30 would be good. I want it to hang so y'all can see it. That 5mm is pretty good. So that's an 8. That's a 10. I don't see a 10. So how much was the 5mm? That's all. Ain't much difference. Tuesday? What day is today? Oh, they messed up. Tuesday? I had to see if I get a donation. I ain't gonna wear it. I ain't gonna wear it myself. I just would like to have it. I know I got $3. I was at the same place I was at. All right. Well, what about how much is the 3mm? First off, when can I get it? Tuesday. Why do you keep saying Tuesday? Oh, the holiday. Damn, the holiday coming up. Forgot about that. What's a 08? I think we thin. What? So, an 8-inch. I mean, a 8.5. Are they bracelets or necklaces? I don't know. Yep, they saying Tuesday for everything. Well, how much is the 5mm? $10.48. Something ain't right. So something ain't right. I don't know what One Piece means. That cost. Well, how much is it? The 32. They definitely cheap. I'm disappointed. I can't get nothing. You can't get nothing by Sunday. Hold on. This say Sunday. We ain't never got a delivery on Sunday. We ain't never got a delivery on Sunday. Look at him. Hold on. They all gone in that size. That's all they got left. Oh, sure. So how much is the 4mm? Hey, y'all, what do y'all think? This Rita came in. I said hi to her. Liz said, BD, you could be a chaplain volunteer at your local hospital. Hey, Jesse James. Oh, you know what? I need to change that title because we had 2 parts. We got cut off and we had 2 parts. We've been on since 1 o'clock. I'm gonna change that title. I'm letting all my secrets out. I like that right there. Jesse James, I'll explain in a minute. And hold on, I can get this out of here too, cause was that on the last show or this show when we played the music? I need to get that man. Oh no. All right. I changed the thumbnail. I ain't look at the number. Damn, I ain't look at the number. It should be right there. And it's not. Download 2. I was looking right at it. All right. Well, we got the huh. Let me go. Somebody sent me something. All right, y'all. It's a new title and a new thumbnail. All right. All right. Sorry about that, y'all. I was changing the title and the thumbnail. We started doing a video test. Instead of coming in at 1280 by 720, we coming in at 2048 by 1080. So now I was too lazy to look at it. But put in 16.9 resolutions and go to Paku, There it is. And just tell you the resolutions. So what really should we be using? I saw online 2048 by 1080. So let's actually look. Now y'all see 1920 by 1080. And that's full HD. But we doing 2048. So what should we be using? 2048, we should be using 1152. So we're using 1080. So that's 2072. So that's why it's a slight line at the top and a slight line at the top. I mean the bottom, because the height we're using. The height we're using is not 16 by 9 symmetrical. We doing 2048, you see it right here, by 1152. We're doing it by 1080. And you know, it lets us do 2K without putting as much stress on the phone. So lets us do it without. I wonder what YouTube giving us credit for. Are they still saying that we at 1080? Yeah, because it's at 1080. Yeah. And that's the reason why we keep going green and going back to orange, because they recognize 1920 by 1080, not 2048 by 1080. And if y'all look, you can see a little black line at the bottom. See that? Matter of fact, everybody hit the thumbs up. I'm gonna hit it right along with you. It says 0. Well, we updated the Family Feud board today, Denver, and there you are right there, Jesse James, and there's Rita, there's Naya, there's Liz. On 8 by K's, the driver, Papa D, Ricky Bobby, Smoothie Girls, Big Daddy Pop, Mandy, Ghost Dog, Graham, Rita, Tony, Who Am I, Cole. Oh my God, I got Rita on here twice, y'all. Why y'all ain't say something? I got Rita on here twice. I had to call you Senorita. She's on here twice. I don't know why Toss Baby and Taz came out so big. They came out fat. I wish everybody looked like this. Right. Hey. Yeah, we spent 2 hours making this thing today. Y'all notice how the scores are one going down and one going up? I worked hard on that board. Oh yeah. Y'all were riding shotgun with me. But the reason the show was titled that was because I've been working on the computer all day. Actually, all morning, I should say. And I was setting up for a video test, and I got an email and a text message, both of them, about Sure Enough. I was irritated at the fact that we showed the young looking girl. I still say she's a dwarf, but I was really afraid to show that video because of the age, you know, of the child. If it was a child, I think it was a dwarf. Right? Sure enough, coming all late, he got the thumbnail. He got he actually got the man sitting in the car with the little girl. I still say it's a dwarf. And it says in the title, man caught prostituting with a 10-year-old. Now, if I had typed that in, I would be flagged. If I had a child and said her age was 10, we would have got flagged. I said, damn. Then I got another email. Y'all know that yesterday we did what would Martin Luther King say about the state of black people today, and it cut off. And when I came back, I changed the thumbnail and I made the title, what would Martin Luther King say about the state of the black female ratchets? And Naya said, take it down because it's going to cause trouble. So I did, but then I went back and changed it. So somebody sent me something today saying, that man's still copying you. His show is entitled Ratchets. I'm like, come on now. Well, how many thumbs do I have? Ten people thumbs the video down? So then somebody sent me a link of the Idiot Live. I listened to about a minute of it. And he's sitting there talking about he's the only one that says, come over to my show. You don't have the belts anymore. Your belts are worthless until you come over here and see me. Because I got your belts. I'm wearing your belt on my head. Them things you got are worthless. You got to come over here and get your belts back. Why I got to go over there and make you money? Come over here and bring me some of them people. Heck, I'm going to come over there for free for. I'm the champ. Why I got to go when you call? You need to get your belts back. Then some troll came over here talking about Tommy said come on over. I told him, tell Tommy to come on over here. He can come on over here and he can bring 500 people with him. Make it worth my while. What the heck I want to go over there and make him money for? Come over here and bring some people in and let me make some money. I'm the daggone champ. Jesse said, turn off the lights. Take your glasses off. Take out your contacts. Because I'm going to knock them back. That's what we used to say back in the day. Said, close the door. I got the butt kicking you've been waiting for. I got so much punishment to give. Are you ready for your trip at the ER? It might be the intensive care. If I were you, I would beware. Don't be fooled by this calm stare. I pack more voltage than the electric chair. So close the door, close it behind you. But before you do, let me remind you, it might be the last thing you ever do and see. I don't know why you came to see me. Close the door. But yeah, we been here hanging out. Found out that Donald Trump lied about saying nobody got hurt in the bombing. 11 soldiers are hurt, some of them severely. They had to fly them out to Germany and to another country to get some real hardcore medical care. But he told the whole country that nobody was hurt. And now the Iranians are emboldened now. They think we weak. So what have you got into, Mr. Jesse James? What do y'all want to talk about? We went over and saw my friend Laura today. I feel bad for her. We both started working toward the AdSense at the same time. I was hustling, going from channel to channel, you know, subbing people so they could sub me back. And she was like, I ain't doing that. And I was like, well, why not? It don't cost nothing. You know? You sitting home on disability, I mean, you know, there ain't no effort. I'll get there. I said, okay. So we started messing around with the woman in Atlanta, and her people flagged the channel down, and we lost it. That was our third strike. So we had 1,670 subs, and we had 4,400 watch hours. You only need 1,000 subs and 4,000 watch hours. So we had to start from scratch. And we started from scratch, and I'm sad to say we made it. We made it off our back. And I went around subbing people. The troll put me on to somebody called Tree Trimmers or somebody. I went up in there. I had Mickey X, OXO helping me out. I had Sugar Delight helping me out. Even Victor Moan came over and helped out. And we did it again. And now we sitting here with AdSense. And I saw, I mean, she had 717 subs, but if she would have followed me, she would have been at it. You know? I don't want to hear about no football after what my Ravens did, man. I'm ticked off. I'm glad I didn't follow. If I had to follow them and they got that far to do that, I'd be mad. I've been here with y'all. I ain't even been thinking about football. But I tell you, I ain't gonna lie to you. If I had, I'd be mad. That's the second year in a row that we made it to the playoffs and first game get knocked out. Like, God darn. That's rough right there. So, now, yeah, I hope your Chiefs do it. Because, see, I ain't no hater. I ain't no hater at all. Judgy said it's going down in the sector tonight, or let it go down. Ain't nobody coming over here. Hey, Jesse, we had a troll come over here today. Got a channel blank as I don't know what. Got the picture of somebody from a movie and the name of somebody from the movie. And talking about he want to go take the championship. Like, really? That don't pay no money. Now, I don't know how long you've been following me, Jesse James. But the first thing everybody say is, he be sitting there with 4 or 5 people, and he'll sit there all night and do 10-hour, 20-hour stream, and you know, that's how we got our watch hours so daggone quick. But you see, P-brains don't think like that, do they? Because they don't think. We sat here and did a stream. We sat here and did a 10-hour stream, and we got 48 hours of watch time. You know, if you make a 10-minute video, you need somebody to watch all 10 minutes of it, right? You need 6 people to watch 10 minutes of that video, to watch your whole video for you to get 1 hour. We got videos, we sat here and got 24 and only had 6 people in the chat. We've got 48. So who's laughing now? I'm just asking, who's laughing now? That's all I'm asking. Denver says, "Bro, Derek, check this out. I'm in a YouTube show that has 5K live every night, so it doesn't matter if you interest me. I will watch." You said I'm in a YouTube show that has 5,000 live every night, so it does not matter if you interest me. I will watch. Well, but like I was saying, all the people that we have roasted, what really did we get out of it? I'm being honest with you. Nothing. Occasionally somebody will say, "Oh, that was a good roast. You know, here's $5 or here's $10. But our first day, our first night, we got, it ain't much, but I estimate 150 to 160 a month. That'll help me out a lot. Can't speak for nobody else. That'll help me out. And I get to come be with my friends. And sometimes they donate. That make it even better. So I can be over there hollering and acting a damn fool. Or sit here and make money. What would you rather do, Jesse? Shoot. We in the wintertime, shoot, that $150 can pay that BG&E. Shoot, I'll sit here every day. I was looking around the sector today. They all doing the same thing. Give us 1 million dislikes with that troll channel. What do you get out of it? You know, what do you get out of it? Shoot, I wish I did have 5,000 people watching me, man. Shoot. I'd be satisfied with 50. If you can convince me that 50 people will come watch this show every night, if I jumped on everybody in the sector, I'd do it. But only 11 to 20 of them come over. I stick with my 7. I ain't gonna worry about getting flagged. You know? Well, you know, we don't have numbers, but we got people that's willing to watch. Yeah, I know you said you watch a science show that has 5K every night. Shoot. I saw 2 religious live streams, and I went to one of them, and the man was sitting there doing fake healings. I said, "Oh Lord." And I went to the other one, and I don't know what the heck that man was talking about. I said, "You know what? We'll keep looking." But I'm trying to find some religious chats to go in and see if I can get some of them people to come over here. I'm trying to go over to the other sector. You know, I've been thinking about starting a wrestling channel. You'd be surprised at how many people, even though they sat there and watched the wrestling, they'll sit there and watch 8 or 9 people the next day talk about it. There's a guy called Monster. He works a job. He be coming like 6 or 7 days after it happened and be doing the show, and he do pretty good. He gets some good super chats. So like I said, I'm patient. When God is ready, we'll blow up. When he's ready, we will blow up. You know, that's the one thing about man. Man want the rush. We want everything right now. The time not right, or I'm not doing something right, but it'll all click. But I know before I jumped on that woman, we were doing really well, and we lost a lot of people that didn't like the beefing. We redid the Family Feud board. If you see all them names that was on that board, and now them people don't even come by no more. But you can't worry about that. It wasn't real. And that's what I found out about this sector. A lot of them people, all they want to do is come over here and get some attention. That's what they want. They want attention, and they desperate for it. Hold on a sec. Put my slippers on. Get rid of this. This should be one already open. No, it's not. It should be though. Alright. That way y'all ain't gotta see me take that. Alright, let's get back to the show here. Yeah, but like I said, I'm pretty satisfied. But like I say, every once in a while, I'll come in with something, and you'll see the numbers go up for a minute, and then they come back down. But shoot, we've been on since 1 o'clock, except for The 10 minutes when we cut off, we've been on since 1 o'clock. So we going on 9 hours. No, we going on, wait a minute. Now we going on 8 hours. So, shoot, I'm feeling pretty good. And that's why I said, we not yelling, we not acting a fool, we not buck dancing. It's relaxed. Let me see here. What would be good to talk about? Oh, I spelled it wrong. All right, y'all. Just pulled this up. Oh, it's content right protected. Let me out. Let me out. Let me out. Thank you. Thank you for telling me. I appreciate it. Matter of fact, didn't I see something from Cora? Cora doesn't flag. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. What? Okay, I don't understand. Okay. All right. Why do people discourage others? Before we start, anybody have your opinion? Why do people discourage other people and try to put them down? Anybody have an opinion before we get to the scholars? Anybody have an opinion? I believe when people see somebody trying to do something and they're not benefiting from it, and they don't have the means to do it themselves, they try to ruin it for you. First they try to cut in. If they can't cut in, they're going to try and cut you out. They think they better than you, but they won't try. They won't outwork you. They won't outthink you. So they try to bring you down. As long as y'all at the same level or they're above you, they're good. Naya said they feel badly about themselves. They do. And when you try to rise above them or try to do something different, they get insecure. And instead of them trying to join you or doing their own thing and being successful, they want to stop you. They won't put no energy into doing something for themselves, but they put energy into trying to stop you from reaching your goals. And then they feel better. See, I told you. Look. That's why I ain't do it. Cause look what happened to him. She thought she was all that. Look at her now. See? Look at her now. Let's see what they got to say. Why do people discourage others? Why do they put me down? Every now and then I get an email from a person who tells me that people are discouraging him and putting him down. The reason I sometimes get really concerned when I read such emails is that some of those people actually believe those who put them down, or at least to start to doubt their own abilities. It is completely normal to encounter people in your life who try to put you down when you start questioning your abilities after talking to them. Then know that you are in great danger. The best way I can help you not to get affected by those people is to let you know why people discourage others in the first place. Why people discourage others. These are the real reasons that motivate people to discourage you. They can't do what you want to do. If I believe that I can't succeed, then I will assume that all people won't be able to succeed as well, unless they are lucky. Now, when I meet an enthusiastic person who claims that he can succeed, I will certainly try to bypass him and become better than him. Hey, I said that. They are jealous, believe it or not. A close friend may try to discourage you just because he's jealous of you. If you are getting more attention than him, if he feels incompetent compared to you, then he might put you down just because he feels jealous. 4, he is afraid. When I proposed my first book to the owner of a publishing house back in 2006, the man refused to publish it, claiming that he only publishes books about politics. Later on, when I sold more than 1 million worth of copies, I realized that the man was just afraid to take the risk because I seemed young, and so he chose to put me down. 5, they hate you. If a person hates you, he won't want to see you succeeding at anything, and that's why he will try to discourage you whenever he gets a chance. You have enemies who come disguised as friends. They're not well informed. Many people hate to say I don't know when they are asked about something. When people lack sufficient knowledge about what you are planning to do, they might put you down just not to say I don't know. 7, they can't see the full picture. Some people will put you down just because they can't see the full picture that you saw. Those people might have good intentions, but in the end, they will do the same harm that others who had bad intentions did. How to prevent people from discouraging you. There are two things you need to do in order to prevent people from discouraging you. The first is not to talk about your plans except in front of a person who really loves you. If you did otherwise, you risk being discouraged by those people. The second thing you need to do is to reply back stating that you have solid faith in your plans while explaining why you have that faith. In such a case, many of those who used to put you down might start believing in you and pushing you forward. I managed to become a self-made millionaire at the age of 28. This didn't happen by chance because I already wrote that goal down 5 years ago before I accomplished it. Becoming rich is not about luck, starting big, or being intelligent, but it's about having certain beliefs about money and life. Anybody have any comments? I love doing this. Y'all saw me pick that story at random, and I didn't read it. Yep, they pretty much said what I said. That's why I love doing this. You know, you're always going to have somebody that's going to want to hold you back because they don't want you to leave them. It could be a sister or brother. It could be your parents. It could be your spouse. It could be people in your job. The best thing you can do is to avoid them people when you can and be cordial to them when you can't. A lot of times people get into disagreements because one person is envious of the other person. I remember being in middle school. Man, this guy we used to hang around at school, but we didn't live in the same area. We took buses, and I went that way miles, and he went that way miles. But we got along good until one day when this pretty girl from another part of the school, she came over and she said, "I like the way you tell jokes." She said, I was sitting there and you were talking to somebody and you were funny as I don't know what. She said, what's your name? And I told her. We started talking. All of a sudden, you know, my friend a little hostile. I got the girl phone number. So next day at school, couldn't find her. We was always hanging together. Next day, I couldn't find them. So the third day, the girl's brother comes up to the school. He went to the high school. The high school was like on 2 miles down the road. What the hell are you doing way up here? Excuse me. Southwest was a mile down the road. Why is he way up here? He like, what you said about my sister? I said, who's your sister? You know who she is. And he told me. I said, I just got her phone number yesterday. Why the hell would I be talking about her? And I showed it to him. And he said, huh? I said, well, who the heck told you that I was talking about your sister? Your sister, one of the prettiest girls in the school, and she actually gave me her phone number. I'm joyous. What the hell? You should be saying, why you little runt of a nerd trying to date my sister? That's what you should be saying. He started laughing. And then they come to find out, my friend had went and told him the day before that I was making, because I told you I told jokes, that I was making fun of her sister and made her cry. So the dude was coming to beat me up. Now, why would my friend do that? Because he wanted the girl. I was in his way in his mind, even though the girl told me that she thought he was she thought he was a geek. She said at least I was a funny geek. He was just a geek. So he was willing to have me get beat up by a high schooler because I did what he couldn't do. Now, what he didn't know was that she had a sister that was a year younger and would be coming to the school that next year. And while I was talking to the girl, she told me that her sister liked my friend. But then when I saw her and I told her what he did, she went and told the sister, I'm going to beat you up if you even look at him. So in actuality, he hurt himself. He was in like Flynn. They look just alike, just a year apart. But he couldn't wait and see. He didn't have the vision to see, wait a minute, maybe she got a cousin that might look better than her. Maybe he didn't think. All he could think about was just he wanted that girl. And was willing to get me beat up. Because in his mind, if I got took out the way, he could mosey on in. This is why we don't get nowhere. Number one, we impatient. Because things don't come easy, we get discouraged. I know. So many things I had opportunity to do. But let people, I don't know why you trying to do that. You need to come work with me. You always talking about that daggone bill stuff. Come on, let's go work. You try your thing, you don't get nowhere. Somebody offer you a job, you go. But that person really just wanted you to come be with them. They didn't want you to succeed. Because then they feel they have to step their game up. And they're afraid to, or they're too lazy to. They don't have the confidence to try something. I won't say their names because I don't remember them. But I got 3 offers to join Truth Nation. It would have been easy. But I knew I could be up under that man. Why do I want to go get lost in somebody else's mess when I'm good enough to have my own? This is why they're going in other people's chat rooms and trying to advertise, and these things don't work. They're not long term. They short term, but it's not long term. You can get somebody else, people, to take a look at you, but if you ain't no good, they not going to keep looking at you. And if you ain't about what that person who you trying to follow behind and be like, if you're not genuine, they're going to know it. Somebody told me today, I said, when I'm in other people's chats, somebody always got something smart to say. But they won't come over here. That person say, hey, wait, that's because you got everybody blocked. I told him, I said, if people come and state their case, we can go. But if all you got is insults, and you can't tell me why you got a reason to have an issue with me, you should be blocked. When they come over here and ask me a question, I answer it point blank. Clear and logically. I can tell you, yeah, wow, you this, and I say, this is why I did it. Well, you know, you still shouldn't have. I just told you the reason. Well, you're ugly. You're fat. That's why you only got 4 people watching you. They got no answer. That's why they're easy to defeat. Because when you pin them down and ask them, what do you want? Well, why are you here? I don't have to answer no question. Well, what the heck you come for? You're not a regular. So if you came here, you must have an issue. What's your issue? You take donations. You come on here and beg. You live in the hood. You don't live here with me. Why do you care where I live? You just they ask you a question. You just ask them a question back that makes sense, and they can't do it. They expect you to yell and act a fool, and you just answer them logically. Eventually, they go away. I remember when woman in Atlanta said something about me last year. We weren't paying her a bit of mind. Same troll kept coming in here. Yeah, she talking about you. When you gonna say something back? I said I'm not. See, that's the reason why everybody left, because you's a punk. You let her talk to you and do you like that, and you don't say nothing back to her. I said, why are you worried about it? Well, cause cause it's not right. What? See, people would come over here and donate to you if you would go like you used to go against Crew when you went against Steve. Well, why you not doing that now? Because I'm better than that. You're not better than that because they're getting more views than you are. I'm coming here having a good time and they acting like they're gonna fool. They working, I'm having fun. Well, ain't that why you on YouTube? At that point, now I'm mad. Everybody in a good well, I ain't come on YouTube for that. I laid that person out. People want to bring you down. They get a kick out of it. Why? I don't know. But some people just get a kick out of it. They love it. People see what they want to see. You got people, I see you always begging to get stuff for your channel. If that person had a better setup than I did, I might actually look into what they said. If that person was actually making money on YouTube, I might take seriously what they say. But when the only reason they in my face is because they want to be where I'm at. But they don't know how to get there. They have no idea how to get there. None. They think that by starting trouble in the sector and then jumping in the middle of it, that it's going to boost them up. It don't work that way. It don't work that way. Let me check and see if it changed. You can go to dashboard, right? Nope, it ain't changed. I need to shave. I just don't know how I'm getting up at 9 o'clock in the morning and I'm going to bed at 3 o'clock and yet still getting up at 8, 9 in the morning. So what do y'all want to talk about? We ain't been here for 8 hours and 21 minutes. I changed the title to this video. How did we do in the first one? We did 140 views in the first video. We was on for 5 hours and 49 minutes. We were heading on 6 hours. For a good part, we had 12 people in the room. And then it dropped down. But for a good part, we had 12 people in the room. I don't know how it works out with the AdSense. But if out that 140, if I got 30 of them to stay most of the show, or at least 20 minutes of the show, that's going to help. Now it said Freestyle Friday. Well, like I said, you know, I could switch over to the Furrow channel, but don't make no money over there. We ain't covered the news. Guess we can see anything on World Star. We didn't go there yesterday. But like I said, we got 6 minutes to kill myself. We can make it an even 8 hours. Now we got 5 something from the first one, and we had 254.31. I haven't eaten 8 today. Do I got any? Hold on a second. Do I got any episodes? Yes, I do. Yay. Any other time, this come right off. Any other time. Yeah. Yeah, if they say it's any copyrights or anything. We didn't play anything, they played music. I don't know, I might edit the last part out. Those who wasn't here to see it should have been here to see it. If they allow me, I'll edit it. Boom, boom, boom. All right. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and I got a choice. I'm making a rice. I'm having rice pilaf, and I can't decide if I want to make the chicken legs or do I want to make the pork chops. I can't decide which one I want, but I do need to go eat something. But we got 2 minutes and 4 seconds, so bear with me, y'all.
Lord, have we not prophesied in thy name? And in thy name have cast out devils, and in thy name done many wonderful works? Then
All right, only got 2 minutes to go. I gotta say, I like coming on early. One minute and 5 seconds. Let's look at the first video. See? Not suitable for advertising, and we didn't do nothing. But we got 549.
Lord, have we not prophesied?
All right, y'all. I'll see y'all later on today. I'm going to go in here. The wrestling's still on. I like to stay. We'll find something else to watch. I can go ahead and cook while the wrestling on. I don't know if you can watch it while it's still live. But I'm going to go ahead and watch the wrestling. All right, y'all. I'll see y'all. Thank y'all for watching. I appreciate it. And I'll see y'all here tomorrow. I had fun making this new board. I like it. Still would like to have that black and gold, but matter of fact, you know what? Instead of them BDS banners, I might just put up a solid black and gold banner. No, I'll leave it the way it is. Out of respect to Samuel. Nice that he lives. I'm going to watch the Hernandez documentary on Netflix. So, alrighty, y'all. I'll see y'all later on today. Y'all have a blessed night. Thanks for watching. And I'll see y'all tomorrow. God willing. Peace, everybody. Thanks, Liz, Naya. And it's somebody else here. I don't know who, but thank you too. Peace, everybody.